Are you really the audiophiliac?
I am. I've been keeping that from you. Anyway, my name is Steve Guttenberg, and I am the audiophiliac, even if he doesn't believe me. But he is Herb Reichert from Stereophile. And I have a very important announcement today. And that is, do you want to talk to Herb? I do it all the time. But now you can too, for a small fee. But anyway, I was thinking about this because my patrons over at Patreon have a thing that they can talk to me on, right? And I was saying to Herb, you should do this too. Have a way of people reaching you and set up a thing, and you can talk to them for a fee.
Well, the reason I even agreed to this concept is when I write, what do you call it? A term paper, I call it. But if I write a review, it's like really, really hard work. And I mean, it's like you just bleed on the floor and you're typing, I can't spell, and when it's over, it's like, and it's like, it's so much easier. It's much like Steve. It's so much easier to tell that story in person. I've probably told the story 3 times to Steve on the phone, probably more, than I could ever put in there. And I think I'm a better storyteller in real life than I am typing these stiff words.
Right.
And so the interaction, when you write, you try to be as intimate as possible, but you can never be as intimate as just talking.
Right. There's a back and forth.
What it was really like.
Yeah.
And that's why it seems interesting to me to talk to people directly and tell stories and hear their stories, which I can maybe even get some really good ideas from.
Absolutely. I do it all the time. I get plenty of ideas from the people that I talk to on Patreon, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, we've been talking about how to accomplish this. So without getting into the weeds, it's very, very simple. All you got to do is email Herb, and here is his, all you got to do is email Herb at this address.
Ishmael39 at Earthlink. It's wrong. It's not .com. It's .net. Here, I'm holding it up.
Totally screw it up. No.
Ishmael.com.
No.
Ishmael39 at Earthlink.net.
Okay.
They'll never forget that, Steve.
You're right. See, I wasn't thinking and he was. Wow. But anyway, so you're going to email him at earthlink.net and figure out how to speak to her. There's some small cash involved. Anyway, it's such a cool thing that we can do this nowadays. I think that's incredible that before you just read somebody and you never maybe meet them at a show or something, but this is a way of actually having contact with people. And that is super
Connect.
Cool.
I mean, it's been a weird period where people have been doing Zoom and talking and never going to shows.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as like talking, and if I speak into people like, readers, for example, in the hall at a show, I'm in a hurry. I'm like, yeah, and I'm only listening. I'm embarrassed to say I'm only listening 2/3 or 3/4 at best.
Right.
The direct one-to-one, it's not even about talking, it's about hearing.
Right.
And my guess is audiophiles almost never get heard.
Yeah.
So I'd like to offer that opportunity to be heard and responded to.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thought.
I think that's a beautiful way to put it, actually, yeah. So anyway, that's my message for today. And there you go.
And it's .net, not .com.
And it's .net.com. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys back here again. So this is, this is interesting. I like this.
Thank you.